בן חכם, המעביר שינה מעיניי ותנומה מעפעפיים. Meaning, bless you God, the King of the universe. Yes, take two sidurim and let's put them. That God take away the sleeping mood. Sleeping is a gift. Mordechai, do you know why sleeping is a gift? Why to sleep is a gift? You're too young to know about it. You're too young to know why sleeping is a gift. We enjoy sleeping, right? You enjoy sleeping. They call it sleeping mood. Sleeping mood. When a person is going to sleep, or when it's, some people even when they're awake, they're still sleeping. They're in the class and they're not in the class. They're flying all over. But you call it sleeping. Why sleeping is important? One of the reasons that sleeping is important is because sleeping is like we call it car wash. It's like cleaners. Thank God that a person, you know, when you go out on a date and the date didn't work out. You had a test and you failed in the test. Not fail, you got 40. No disaster. 20. Only one answer from 10 questions. You know, and you feel all day long you're going with the bad feeling. A person that lost in business big money. You know what sleeping is doing? You wake up in the morning from some reason like a brand new person. If not, you will be depressed until 120. Sleeping in a way take the soul, clean the soul, A from averot, B from bad mood, and bring you a brand new mood. Now, did you realize that, Chizki? If we didn't sleep...
It's also a privilege to sleep, especially when you get into a certain age and your mind is always working. Some people have...
Not necessary, yes, but not necessary. By Gdolei Israel, it's just opposite. Sleeping is, in a way, is losing time of study. Napoleon, one of the smartest guys, he said like this, I hate sleeping. I also don't like to sleep. It's opposite.
Yeah, but how do you live
he said, no, you know why? Listen to his answer. Why did he hate to sleep? He said that the only time that I'm not a king is when I'm sleeping. Napoleon. He's right. What is the difference between him and anyone else? When exactly you feel that you're a king? When you're awake. When everybody saw you. When you're sleeping, you're in. He said, the only time that I'm not a king is when I'm sleeping. I hate sleeping. I'm doing it because I have to, not because I want to. So sleeping also, you know, disgrade a person. It take you in, you know, you're not in control anymore. But at the same time, sleeping clean the soul and sleeping clean the mood. The most important is the mood. If not, a person will walk in depressed until 120 and most likely is going to get into suicide learning or to make chad v'shalom, to make. Why? Because how long you can continue with this mourning mood, with this sadness mood. From some reason, sleeping is a gift that you wake up in the morning and you feel fresh. Wow, new day, new day. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, one time, Rabbi Y.Y. Jacobson, his father was very close to the Lubavitcher Rebbe. His father was a writer and one of the biggest newsmen, like Bukharian time, was Ashkenaz.
Jewish press.
No. The Reed, he used to call it the Reed. The name of the paper is Ayehudi, the Jew. In Yiddish, the Reed. It was very, very, Bukharian time, it was introduction. It was among all the community. And he was the writer and he was the editor. So, many times, the Lubavitcher Rebbe sent them to hiding messages to Russia. When Russia was completely locked down, he came because he's a journalist, American journalist. He's a Lubavitcher. But he used this title. He said, American journalist. So he came, and through that, he got a lot of information. What exactly happened in Russia. One day he came in, and he spoke with the Rebbe from 2 o'clock at night until like 5 o'clock in the morning. He gave the Rebbe all the details, and the Rebbe was crying the whole night to hear how much suffering, you know. 400,000 people, 400,000 Jews left their home, lost their money, millions. You know, it's a crisis. The fact that we don't have yet that heart to cry over it. You know how many Jews right now lost? It's not the war. Who care about the war? They lost everything that they have. The Rebbe was crying. And then the minute that the sun came out, the Rebbe stood up with a smile and said, it's a new day. Meaning a new hope. That's it. The past is past, we're moving forward. Every day God put the sun up in order to remind us, don't be stuck in the mood of sadness. It's a new and fresh days. We can do better. We can do anything that we can do in order to help these Jews. And Baruch Hashem, this was the attitude of the Rabbi. We said every morning in the Tefilah, Yehuda, bless you God, the King of the universe. You know when you do it? When you wash your hand. You know why washing your hand? Washing your hand, wake you up. Wash your hand, clean this balagan that you have here, right? You know, balagan, the things that you have in your eyes. They're washing hand. Did you realize when you're not washing hand, you're walking like a half a human being? Zombie. You look like a zombie and you walk like a zombie. If a person walk like a zombie, Mordechai, I'm going to ask you questions. If a person walk like a zombie and look like a zombie and talk like a zombie, he's what? Zombie. Exactly. That's it. One question. So we have to wash the face because we're not zombie. We're human beings and Jews. Now, we have to find שתרגלנו בתורתך. לא מתמיד תרגלנו, נתן, לא מתמיד תרגלנו meaning, please God, I'm asking you to be רגיל. רגיל meaning consistent. Getting used to. Not one Monday I'm coming, one Monday no. Every Monday, every night, every morning. To make seder that's going to be in a consistent way. Not a consistent way. To do it every day. ותתבגני במצוותיך. Not only to do it with happiness, with excitement. ואל תביאני לא לידי חטא ולא לידי עוון. יהודה, what's the difference between חטא and עוון? חזקי, what's the difference between חטא and עוון? עוון, חטאנו, אבינו. What's the difference between חטא and עוון? Menachem, do you know what's the difference between Chet and Avon? Oh, definitely. Chet is by mistakes. Avon, mezid. Chatanu, avinu, pashanu. So what's this pashanu? No, Avon is by mezid. So what's this pashanu? Pashanu is purpose. And purpose. Mezid, they have two different mezid. One mezid is when you knew that it's not allowed and you did it.
By accident.
And not by accident. No, you know that, but you did it. Another one is that you did it, I broke the Shabbat in purpose.
To go against God.
To go against God. Chatanu, avinu, pashanu. So God, bless you, save us from Chet. Save us from Avon. ולא לידי ניסיון. ולא לידי ביזיון. Oh, Mula David, we did coffee when it was cold. Why balagan? It's good? It's good? It was a miracle.
Eventually it's going to get hot, regardless.
You know what I mean? ולא לידי ניסיון ולא לידי ביזיון. It's two explanations to this one. God, do not put us to test because we are afraid to be embarrassed. What do you mean embarrassed? Imagine yourself a person is walking in to a store and he sees a chocolate and he really likes the chocolate and his father is not next to him and he doesn't have money and he said, you know what? He said, you know, I'm going to eat, I'm going to steal. He takes the chocolate, he opens it in the store, he eats the chocolate. That's it. Binyamin is back, this time for good.
We got ESQ, baby. Right here, front row.
Front row, please.
Front row,
Mr. Davidov, please.
Mr. ESQ.
The family of the president, please.
Right here. Yeah,
Front row, next to the...
Window seat.
Window seat, and not aisle, this is the aisle seat.
The aisle seat.
Well, I love it. Where is the cargo? The cargo is the first floor. No. Okay. Just listen to this. What's this? You went into a store, not you. A person went into the stores and he took chocolate and he stole the chocolate. And he ate. And then he coming outside. The owner tell him, come, you have to pay me for chocolate. He said, which chocolate? The chocolate that you stole. So what you stole? He put the TV, remote control, and they show them in the camera, the way, and he's doing it in front of all the people in the store. How much money you're gonna pay to erase this moment? Right? Not one chocolate, you're gonna pay $10,000 for the embarrassment to save this. That's what they said. God save us from nisayon that will lead us to bizayon. One explanation. Another explanation is sometimes our nisayon is the worst bizayon. What's the meaning? Abraham Avinu test was a lofty test. Test about spirituality. Some people they have test at because you test define who you are. You test define who you are. Which level you are. Tzaddik doesn't have test with nonsense. Watching movies that he's not supposed to. He's not even there yet. He's not will never be, because he's not there. When a person have test in a certain things, that this is embarrassment even to be tested on it. You understand? Our nisayon sometimes is our bizayon. The shame is the fact that we even have test in this section. We have to be obvious that we have nothing to do with this. This is what he said. ולא לידי ניסיון, ולא לידי ביזיון, ותרחיקנו מיצר הרע, ותדבקנו ביצר הטוב. You see, what's the difference between יצר הרע and יצר הטוב? יצר הרע, they call him מלך, זקן וקצין. יצר הטוב, נער, איפה זה? נער, צעיר, נער, ילד, ילד, מסכן וחכם. What's the difference? Very simple. מלך meaning יצר is a king, masterpiece. And his job is a masterpiece. זקן meaning is old. Why? Because יצר is coming a minute that you come from the body. יצר הטוב officially come in age of bar mitzvah. Officially. He come in 3 stages. But the main stage come in bar mitzvah. So meaning Yetzirah already have advantage.
What does it mean it comes in 3 stages?
Meaning he come when your soul is in, when you have bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah is another stage that kedusha come upon you, and then no bar mitzvah, brit, and then bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah is coming fully. Officially Yetzirah Tov is coming. So he's ילד meaning he's young. He cannot be zaken because Yetzirah came 13 years before. One. Second is melech, and this one is not only ילד, miskin. Yetzirah is a melech. You know what is a melech? Because he pay you here in this world cash. Enjoyment is instant. Avera is instant enjoyment. He doesn't tell you do the Avera and feel the taste tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Olam Haba. Do the Avera, you feel the taste today. In this 5 minutes, in this 10 minutes, you do Avera, you feel the taste. You enjoy right now. You don't have to wait. You're going to go to Bora, you're going to go to here, you're going to go to that. You're going to enjoy in that moment. What Yetzirah Tov is telling you? היום לעשותם, do the mitzvot, don't worry, God will pay you. Ezrat Hashem very soon. God will pay you and your children. I'm giving myself. What's the connection with my children? I have to be rich. God made you rich. As your Ashiras, He will tell you when I'm about you're going to get paid for Shabbat. He doesn't have cash to pay right now. He's giving you a credit. And ksil. You know what Yetzirah is doing for you? A foolish. When Yetzirah Tov is making you a chacham, a smart, what is foolish? How did Yetzirah take a person away from yeshiva? How did Yetzirah is taking a person away from yeshiva?
Instagram, Facebook.
Go to college,
go to college. B, you're not so successful after it. C, you're not going to become Rosh Yeshiva. D, even more important, you're going to become rich and you're going to sponsor the yeshiva.
Oh yeah.
Now he's giving you a reason. No. when you want to wake up in the morning, what is Sarah's coming to you? I said, you don't have to wake up early. You're going to wake up late. You're going to pray slowly, word by word, instead of rushing. Listen, it's just to convince you already. Many people stole money, and you know, and they feel that they are kedushim, that they are tzaddikim. Why? If you're going to steal money, you're going to have so much money to give charity. And so many poor people will eat in Purim, and in Pesach. And you know how many people you're going to change their life. But you steal money. This is the masterpiece of Yetzirah. To convince you, spirituality, that what you're doing is right. Unreal, huh? Unreal. What a masterpiece. See, because of that, he said, Menachem, Tatzileni Yetzirah. Yeah, we need a special blessing and special Tefilah to be saved from this Yetzirah. Because this Yetzirah, sometimes, in Chassidut, they explain, they call it Yetzirah Chassidi. Chassidi. He come to you and he tell you, listen, Rabbi spoke about it many times. When you wake up in the morning and you want to come to pray, what time is Kriyat Shema 9 o'clock? What did he tell you? How can you pray before mikveh? You have to go to the mikveh first. Mikveh is very important. Mikveh is crucial. Arizal are good walking. Tell me, mikveh is the Rabbanan, the Oraita, or Minag? Kriyat Shema is the Oraita, the Rabbanan, or Minag?
Right.
The Oraita. You see what he did? You miss mitzvah the Oraita because of traditions. Only Yetzirah can be such a masterpiece. He came to you to mikveh. Mikveh. You have to go to the mikveh. You're going to become kadosh, tahor. The most important, don't do the Oraita. Huh? תצילני מיצר רע. ותתנני ליצר הטוב. אנחנו נקנטיניו. רבי חנן אומר,